Posted on social media this last week. The question: if you could spend 1 hour with anyone in the world still living, who would you want it to be?
Okay.
What would your answer to that?
Didn't see it, but
If you could spend 1 hour with anybody in the world still living, who would you want it to be?
probably my wife.
That's
Loser.
not a loser, but
Liar.
Liar, yes.
Liar. Oh man. The worst part is she is a listener. So I have to answer for that. BS.
Anybody, like a politician? Would it be like some investor? Would it be like a well-known
Oh man.
Christian pastor? Who would you? Anybody?
Lots of different people. I mean, would I like to hang out with Warren Buffett? Yeah, because that'd be interesting, right? The Oracle of Omaha. But I mean, is that the person I'd pick? Probably not.
Yeah. Or I think anybody asking themselves that question, if you're listening to this, ask that question. That person is probably a hero to you, to some degree.
Yeah.
So, who do you think your son or daughter would most want to spend 1 hour with tomorrow? And it's especially for me being a dad. It's dads. It's their dad. That's who they'd want to spend an hour with. You've talked to any kid, and it's because we're their hero.
Yeah, it's weird, eh? That's going to change one day.
It is going to change one day, but right now it still is, and it has a huge impact on them. And so,
when does that change? Is that basically a teenage thing? Would that be?
I think if you're consistently doing it from childhood on and like nurturing a relationship with them, I don't think it actually changes that much. I think it really has the biggest difference when the parent doesn't foster a relationship with them in the early years, and that later years, it's just like they're done. But I posted it because I don't want people to forget that a good dad gives his kids what they need most, and that's himself. And the amazing thing is, we are just a picture of that, because that's also what God gives us, is himself. And I posted it because that's what Easter is all about. And then I posted it with the Bible text from Matthew 7:7-11, which is, ask and it will be given to you, seek and you will find, knock and it will be opened to you. And everyone who asks receives, and the one who seeks finds, and the one who knocks it will be opened. Or which one of you, if his son asks him for bread, will give him a stone? Or if he asks for a fish, will give him a serpent? So like if you ask, if you ask, your kids ask for that. If then you who are evil, us being evil, know how to give good gifts to your children, how much more will your Father who is in heaven give good things to those who ask him? And so I think it was just a good reminder for, first of all, dads, like, spend time with your kids. Like, there's no one they would want to spend more time with. Like, we are their heroes, and it gives us the picture of who God is, right? When we spend Freedom Session week 4, I think it is, like, when you compare your relationship with your dad and how you view your relationship, that's often how you view your relationship with God the Father. And God the Father gives himself. He gave his life. He gives himself. And so I think it's important that we as dads especially keep doing that with our kids. Thoughts? Feedback?
Oh, it'd just be really interesting to see all the people that people suggest that they'd want to hang out with and the reasons why. I mean, the other thing is, how much are you really thinking about it, right? Like, would the answer change if you knew that your parents were going to, or anybody was going to pass away in the next week? Of course it would, right? Then it would be that person. Yeah. So,
hey guys, if you enjoyed that episode and were blessed by it, would you be willing to support the show? That would help a lot in creating more content, improving the quality of the content, putting the production value, getting more guests on, and me being able to spend more time and energy towards it. So if you're interested in doing that, you can click up here and it'll take you to a support page. But you can also subscribe to the podcast by clicking over here and doing that. Thanks again for listening, and I'll catch you on the next one.